Big statement from Coach.
Well, it was nice to make some shots in the last 10 minutes of the game, 10, 12 minutes of the game. That was a key to us, first of all, because I don't think we were real crisp execution-wise offensively ever tonight. I thought our defense, this was a defensive win. I mean, we went in there and really tried to make a point that their two leading scorers didn't beat us, Savage and Robinson. And they went 5 for 20. Some other guys hurt us some, but that's part of the defensive game plan a little bit too. But I'm really proud of our effort. And that's the time I think we've played it like that a lot this year. And when we've come back and we've had a chance to win games, we haven't made the play we have to make to win it. I felt like that the whole first semester and all those close losses. And then in the last 2 games, we've kind of figured out a way to make plays and how to execute when the game's on the line. And, if we'll just keep improving defensively, then we're going to always be in every game with just our defense and our toughness.
Questions?
Coach, talk us through the second half. They get up on you early in the second half, and then you're able to slowly whittle away. What do you see kind of happening?
Well, I see that we finally made some plays offensively. I mean, the first 8 minutes, I don't know. I need to see the film. And there was some point, the first few minutes, second half was just we couldn't make a shot. We couldn't take care of the ball. Offensively, we might as well just thrown it together and kicked it out of bounds and gone back. And then finally, I think Hakeem gave us a little lift. He had a big shot for us, drove it a couple of times, made some good offensive plays, just kind of individual plays. And then we kind of got energy back. And it's kind of who we are. I mean, at times we go through stretches every game where offensively we look a little confused and a little bewildered, and I don't know why, but we're going to keep working on it and keep making those minutes smaller and smaller and keep improving. But really, it's just coming back in. Our defense never really changed. We were pretty good defensively the whole game. Our rebounding was pretty good the whole game. Even when we went to a small lineup, it's just the offensive execution, and sometimes we just jumped up and hit some shots. I mean, we were patient and we got the ball out and we hit a shot. And if those shots don't go in, I don't know if you come back and win the game. We've been there all year long. When it gets to 3, you make one. When it gets to 2, we hit one. Those guys, that's the credit to the players. I don't think it's anything special. It's just guys made a play that we needed to make. And, they're learning. I've said that all along. They're going to learn it. A lot of new roles, a lot of new players. Last year it was obvious we knew who the guys were going to take the shots. And this year we were figuring that out. And for us, the go-to guy is the open man, and we did a great job in the second half. The last 10 minutes, 12 minutes, second half, we did a great job of finding the open man. And proud of them for that. They could have hung their heads, and they didn't. And I didn't think they would. They've been tough all year. They're physically some of the toughest guys I've been around, and that physical and mental toughness will carry us a long way.
Kajon, talk a little bit about what you've seen over the last 2 games. Coach talks about you're finding a way now to make plays, and you're a big part of that. Is there a confidence in the team, or what are you seeing the team do?
I believe it's just a team sticking together, not giving up on each other, believing that whatever happens, as long as we stay together, we're going to get through it. So I know in the past we used to, if we would get down, we would stay down, but we're not staying down, we're fighting.
You had pre-conference a tough schedule where you had a lot of close losses. Do you think that's, you guys could have went the other way and not rebounded from that? Do you think you guys...
No, they couldn't have. No, they couldn't have. They've spent a lot of time in practice. We had some long days over Christmas break where we were together. They like me with me, but they ain't like me with me as long as they've been with me.
Oh, man.
Do you see guys are rebounding from that? I mean, you're really responding.
Oh, yeah, we are. Like I said, we sticking together, so that's the main thing.
Yeah. I'm going to say this, too. We've never had a game where I felt like our kids didn't play hard. And didn't do some things good. I was really disappointed in our game before Christmas. We had 24 turnovers, and they heard about that for a few days when we got back from break. But every game we've played, we fought, and we fought back. Even if we got down, we fought back, and then we didn't make a play, and that gets you beat against the teams we've been playing. But I felt like once they figured out how to execute when the game's online, we'd be okay, and figure out kind of who the guys are going to get shots, and everybody's kind of ready for it now. So I'm going to say I don't think they've ever gotten down and stayed down. I think they fought their tail off every game. I've never walked out of a gym thinking, man, my guys didn't compete.
Yeah, we just didn't make that play.
Yeah.
That one play that would have changed everything.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the board work, Coach. I mean, Austin Peay, a pretty tall team, got some size. What did you think about the way you guys competed?
We were really good on the glass, and we went small and gave up a couple long rebounds late that we didn't. If we don't give those up, I'm really pleased with our rebounding work. Again, I've told these guys all along they've been the best team, most willing team just to hit guys on physical box outs, and part of it's having a guard like Kajon that'll go rebound the ball. Zavante will go rebound the ball. Stephon Adams will go rebound. Our guards will chase the ball for us this year. And we're all just fighting a little bit. And that's big for us. Gives some easy ones in transition with long rebounds. And, again, I think the tough things we do very well. I think that when it comes to the toughness stuff, our guys are doing that extremely well. We still have to clean up some execution, and there's moments where I think offensively we look confused, and it drives me nuts. And hopefully we'll keep limiting that. But that's right now for us to grow. We got to get over those moments we look confused on offense and unsure of ourselves.
You had talked prior to the season about them learning. It must feel good to see that turn to where that's all paying off now.
Yeah, and it's got it's nothing but work. I mean, it's not the only solution is go back to work. I mean, if you're not successful, it's just no way you're not supposed to do it. You've got to go back and go to work. And one of our deals, I tell them all the time, if you learn nothing else here, learn to outwork the guy next to you to be successful. And they've put in the time. They've earned wins in practice, and I thought they earned them the first semester, and they just didn't. They couldn't carry it to the floor. Weren't ready to carry it to the floor yet, but they're practicing extremely hard, and they're spending a lot of time watching film with me, and they're improving every day, and it's an investment, and they have to keep investing in that fund and to withdraw it during game times. But I never had a doubt that our guys will compete. And that's not even in question. We're going to compete. And do we execute? Do we make shots? Are we alert? Those are things that we're growing in that we have to keep improving to keep being able to win games.
I'm good.
All right, there you guys.
Thank you.